next speaker will be Cadet Kirman with Prevailing and Prospering.
Mr. Chairman, I can honestly say that I've always looked at the future and had some idea of what I wanted to do in my life. My parents would always joke around that I was 13 going on 30. When I was in 8th grade, I was concerned about high school. The large class sizes were not a good fit for me, and I was looking for other options. My parents and I realized that I liked structure and that I wanted smaller classes. Thus began our search for a military academy around Pennsylvania or in a nearby state. After visiting a few places, we found the Carson Long Military Academy. One of the perks of Carson Long is that it was not far from home. After choosing to come to Carson Long during my 9th grade year, I was offered a leadership position in the end and decided to come back. Since then, I've held multiple leadership roles and I'm currently first sergeant of B Company. This meant a lot of responsibilities, but this did not stop me from being involved. I was involved in lots of extracurricular activities, such as concert rifle marksmanship, as well as volunteering downtown at the local fire department. Being involved is great and all, but your friends help the time pass by too. Carson Long is where I learned to embrace my future. First off, I'd like to thank the faculty that made this possible. To name a few, Major Holman, the man with always the advice, the courage, and every word that you ever needed to know to say. Miss Klein, for being like a second mother, always giving me that little push to keep going in music class. And Major Dixon, always put a smile on her face, had the greatest wisdom to speak at the right time. Next, I'd like to thank my brothers who are Carson Long. One in particular, I'd like to thank Daniel Lehman, man I always look up to, brother that I never really had. You know, I'm the oldest of 4. So, thank you, Lehman. Among others, that is always there for me, Hal, Northside, and all others that I could be listening here for hours and hours on end. Next, I'd like to thank my family for supporting my decision to go to Carson Long. We've been there every step of the way, and thanks for that, you know, Mom and Dad. Next, I'd like to thank my grandfather, sitting there. Been the inspiration in my life to come and make myself better. Always do the right thing. Choose a hard right instead of the easy wrong, as they teach us here at Carson Long. And it's definitely been one of the main inspirations in life, so thank you. Lastly, I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to go here and open and unlock doors throughout my life and continue to unlock doors as I continue to grow. Becoming a man was not easy. It certainly was not possible without all of everybody else here to help. I can honestly say that I've also looked back and I've prevailed and prospered. We've all prevailed and prospered. In the class of 2012, we carried on, we prevailed and prospered.